Welcome back to the Virtual Automation series. You're now moving into video 6, and I hope you've been enjoying the exercises and making great progress. Remember, if you ever find yourself stuck or have any questions about any topic, don't hesitate to reach out. We are here to help you through the challenges. In our previous video, we learned how to automate advanced mouse actions like dragging and dropping, iterating through images, and using positions and offsets for more precise control. If you missed the video, you can check the link in the description. In this tutorial, we're going to focus on automating text insertion and advanced keyboard operations in virtual environment. You'll learn different approaches for typing text and how to simulate real keyboard actions in your automation flows. If we talk about industry examples that how automating keyboard actions can help. So, for example, in customer support, automating keyboard actions can help speed up tasks like typing responses or updating records. Similarly, in data entry, automating text input saves time and reduces errors when entering large volumes of data into forms or systems. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to automate text input and keyboard actions to make your processes more efficient. Let's get started. Here's the scenario overview. At first, we will learn how to insert text as part of a virtual automation flow. Then, we will work with the different approaches for inserting text, and after this, we will learn how to automate advanced keyboard operations. Let's proceed. And yeah, Start block is all set to help us create the automation flow. We'll start with the Type Text block first. Let's connect it with Start block. The Type Text block in LeapWork simulates typing on a keyboard. You can use it to send text to an input field. When you use this block, LeapWork types the text as if a user were typing, and you can adjust typing speed with delays between keystrokes. We'll cover it further in this video. Now, what are keystrokes? Keystrokes are individual actions or presses of keys on a keyboard. Each time a key is pressed, it is counted as one keystroke. For example, pressing the A key once is one keystroke, and typing hello would involve 5 keystrokes, one for each letter. In automation, keystrokes represent the actual input of characters, letters, numbers, or special characters, sent to an application or field, just like a user would type them. Now, the goal is to type in the Notepad++ application running in the background. To do that, we simply have to write text in this block. We can see the text value field here. Simply type the text. Let's say I want to write Happy Automation in Notepad++, so I'm writing this text. Let's run the flow from this block. And yes, we can see that the flow executed, and we can see in the activity log that the text is typed successfully. Now let's consider the another scenario. I want to type the text Happy Automation and put $, and then I want to type the text, let's say, Keep Succeeding. To do this, first, let's add Set Text block. The Set Text block in LeapWork allows you to automatically enter specific text into a field or application. In Set Text block, let's type the text as space then dash, and again space. Keep Succeeding text. You can take any other example or text as per choice. Now in Type Text block, add the token so that we can define the text field for Keep Succeeding text after Happy Automation. Now connect this text value to Field 1 property here. By doing this, the value from Set Text block will pass to text field Field 1 in the Type Text block through Blue Connector. Now understand how this works. At first, Type Text block will execute to write Happy Automating text. Then it will identify the token added after it, which is receiving the text value from Set Text block. and therefore, it will type the text we have set in Set Text Block. Let's run the flow. And yes, we can see that the defined text was successfully typed. This is how you have to think of scenarios and try out automating keyboard actions. We can see in Notepad++ that the text is typed in the exact format that we had defined in the Set Text Block. And in Activity Log, we can see each step executed successfully during automation. After this, let's try automating processes that involves the combination of keys. See, the goal is to open Run window, type Notepad++, and click on Enter key that will lead to Open Notepad++. Once opened, the same process of typing text will occur. Okay. Let's edit our flow. You simply need to add Type Text block before this Type Text block. Let's connect it. Now, what steps you normally do to open Run window? Click on Windows key and R key, right? Based on same steps, let's click on Capture button here and press Windows key and R key together. It will add the token telling Type Text block to type Windows key and R key together on keyboard. Now, release Capture button. Now write Notepad++ since we want to open it. Now again click on Capture button and press Enter key. Pressing and holding the Capture button means we are recording a sequence of keystrokes that involves multiple keys being pressed together or in sequence. Now, to ensure the flow is robust, let's enable await movement in this Type Text block. This simply means this block will not start typing until the Notepad++ is completely opened. You can change the timeout setting in the Type Text block to define how long LeapWork should wait for the Notepad++ screen to load completely and then start typing. It ensures efficiency in process. Now let's run the flow. And yes, we can see the Run window is successfully opened, then the Notepad++ window, and our text has been successfully typed. If we check the activity log, we can see the activity message that each step is executed successfully and the text is successfully typed. This is how you can work on automating processes involving keys combination with Type Text block. Moving ahead, now we are going to learn about some interesting properties of Type Text block through which you can set typing speed, set text type. Let's proceed. Now, see here we can see the type property. This means that you can set the type of the text you want to write in your application. Let's say, if you want to write a password which is not supposed to be seen to others since it's a hidden information. So from these options you can select and write the text value. It will now appear as dots. During the automation runtime, it will be visible as normal text, but it will depend on the input receiving application which format it's taking. Let's say the login form will take it as dots, and not the normal text. Let's set it again to text and write our previous text. Now the next property is key speed. With the help of this property, you can set the text insertion or the typing speed based on your requirements. These are the options: very slow, fast. As human means, it will type in the speed as the person types on the keyboard. Let's select fast. Let's say typing login information would need fast speed of typing, so we can decide accordingly. Let's run the flow from here. And we can see that the text was typed so fast. This is how you can set the typing speed of keyboard in virtual automation so effectively. The default speed is medium. The next interesting property to learn is type as keys. If you enable it, the text is not entered as characters but as keystrokes. The type as keys property in the type text block allows you to include special key actions as part of the keystroke sequence. For example, instead of just typing characters, you can add actions like pressing Enter, Tab to the sequence of keystrokes. Consider an example. In the login process, we type the username, the press Tab to move to the password field. Then we type the password and press Enter to submit the form, simulating the keystrokes a user would perform to log in. The last thing to learn in this video is about the press key and release key blocks. As the name says, press and release. So with these blocks, you can work on scenarios involving pressing and holding the keys while doing other actions. They work together. We need to specify keys in the press key section, just like the way we did in type text block with capture button. Let's capture the left control. See, once the automation flow will hit this press key block, it will hold the key pressed until it is encountering the release key block. So this is how these blocks can keep the keys pressed till flow is doing other actions. Like dragging the element from start position to end position using drag mouse block. Keeping the control key pressed and dragging the mouse will, let's say in applications like PowerPoint, copies the element. So this is how these blocks will help in the scenarios of holding the keys while doing other actions. The next step is to define the keys in the release key, or we can release all keys based on the required situation. This is how you can work with press key and release key. This was all about today's video. In summary, we learned how to insert text in applications, we took Notepad++ an example, then we saw the steps to how to use different approaches for inserting text, how to set text type, and set typing speed. We learned about type as keys feature. And at the end, we learned how to automate advanced keyboard operations with the help of press key and release key. Keep trying these exercises at your end to see how these blocks can help you simply automating keyboard actions in your virtual environment tasks. Now, as I also told in previous lessons, always make sure to take care that the screen resolution of your automation flow and your virtual machine should be same. And along with this, always take care while capturing elements' positions in the right manner, because these factors play a very crucial role in successful automation of virtual environment tasks, as it involves position of elements at each and every step. This was all about today's tutorial. We will be coming up with next interesting topics of this series and help you automate your virtual tasks like a pro and achieve high-quality outcomes as a result. For any doubts and queries, feel free to contact us through LeapWork support or connect via live chat. And remember, with virtual automation, you can transform the way your team works, cutting down on repetitive tasks and freeing up time to focus on innovation and growth. It's all about working smarter and driving your business to new heights. Keep automating, keep succeeding. Thank you for watching.